Hey guys, welcome to Altruistic Channel. This is Al. I am actually touching base with you all in this segment because of the fact that I've been kind of like not visible really on my own channel lately. And it's actually because I've been setting up the Altruistic Channel official YouTube page. So you can always go and check that out. It's under Altruistic Channel on YouTube and it has its own little area now with a bunch of videos and so forth. So the reason I wanted to touch base with this particular aspect, which is my personal page, is because of the fact that I've started to notice that as we got more and more downloads with the collective, that I started to become more and more aware of what my responsibilities might be and what I was being tasked with. And as I was watching everybody start to kind of celebrate the fact that they were, going on the boat, it became increasingly more obvious to me that we would start to have to focus a little bit more on the 3D aspects of how to make all of this go easier for the larger section that's about to be triggered, if you will. And so one of the things I wanted to note was with the fact that we are kind of creating a fifth dimensional type of existence in a 3D environment, that it might be beneficial for us to start working on actually solidifying our community with a stronger sense of togetherness and unity. And so things like doing shoutouts and being thankful for each other. Like if you watch the tarot like I do, it's like my stories. I watch it every day. And it gives me a lot of insight and a lot of purpose. It gives me some oomph on days when I don't really have it. So I give shout outs to the ladies or the guys that I look at. And so I wonder if we should be doing that more and more, because if you think about it from the standpoint of building a structure, a foundation that's sturdy, then what we're doing is we're actually creating a web, if you will, like a netting under everybody, that we're like by shout out, we're setting a string to that person. And then that person has the capability to send it either back or they send it to someone else. And so it starts to create like this huge little buffer. And I just wonder if that would be a great way for us to start things off as we start to align ourselves with what our particular missions are going to be. So with some of the, so that's just one idea. The other thing is that I remember when I was going through the initial journey, when I was first awakened, I remember during the ascension process, what I'm trying to say, that there came a point where my life came shattering down all around me, and my financial situation became rather dire. And I was just wondering if we should consider that as leaders, as a possibility of like a foundation or funding that we do for people that are going through it. Because especially if you get triggered into the long journey, it's a long journey sometimes. And so, making sure that we take responsibility for others is pretty important to me. But I'm trying to build the foundation for things that are going to last long time and that last long time. Like, oh, me so horny. I have that song in my head now. Great. But things that last long term, because of the fact that I see a lot more coming down the pike that is super important for us to be in control of, and or better yet, would make things a lot easier for the transitions as it comes up. We know that we have a time frame, and we know that we have a lot to do, and there are a lot of people that are coming at us already, and we know that's going to intensify. So anything that bonds us as far as a community and then helps support us and each other, I think should be really on the top of our minds. And then last but not least, of course, is the tasks you're being asked to do. So some people are healers, and I just wonder if everybody has come to terms with what that means for them and who they're going to be healing and what their approach is and stuff like that. So as we celebrate kind of the doing the work aspect and kind of receiving the rewards for that right now, that we start to look at what it is that we're going to show up to mission with. That's pretty important to me, particularly because I just wonder. I've done my shadow work and I understand the aspects of myself that like ego and all of that stuff. But I still am not going to walk away and not be prepared for what I feel like I'm being asked to do. And some of you even have dual missions or triple missions. And so those of you, who are in that position, just in the back of your head as you celebrate and enjoy your life, because we all deserve a break. But as we enjoy this little break, let's start thinking about what it is in the back of our heads that we are bringing to the table that we really want to focus on, because we're being gifted quite a bit. Like there's a lot that are possibilities to us. It's kind of boundless, right? They're boundless, and so because of that, I just want to make sure that everybody kind of picks the things that are most apropos for them, and go with it, I guess. But that's it. I just wanted to see if anybody else was interested in that stuff. I know a lot of people see this, but they don't necessarily comment. So if you can, like, share, or subscribe to the channel, And then definitely go over to Altruistic Channel. I will be posting a lot more over there going forward, because it's what I was asked to do by the divine. So I am following orders, so to speak. And then also you can check me out at thewix.com and / the Altruistic Channel. And then you can also find the book The Moon King with No Kingdom on Amazon.com. And that is available now. And just keep an eye out for that as well, also because of the fact that I'm going to be doing a promo in the next couple days. It's going to be pretty amazing. And that way everybody gets on the same page as to what I see from my aspect, from my point of view, for my journey, what I'm bringing to the table. So that's it for me at Al. Well, me at Al. I keep saying that for the past 2 days. For Al at Altruistic Channels, have a great day. It's an early morning, okay?